The Tooth Fairies and the Cleaning Factory. Deep in the New Forest, where no big people ever went there was a tiny little magical village called the Orden Gardens. Here, 3 little tooth fairies named Innosaurs, Canine, and Molar were busy at work in the factory. The 3 tooth fairies were all named after types of teeth. Incisor was tall and skinny with short pink hair. Canine was also tall with blue hair, and Molar was the short, wise one with curly silver locks. All day long, the busy little fairies cleaned and shined the children's milk teeth they had collected during the night. The milk teeth were used to make very useful things in the Orden Gardens, like roads in the village and furniture in the homes for little fairies. One day, Incisors realized that the teeth coming into the cleaning factory were not as strong as they used to be. "Oh dear," said Incisors. "These teeth are fragile and brittle, with holes and black spots. They crumble as soon as I tried to polish them with my cloth. Whatever are we to do?" "Yes," said Canine. "I know exactly what's wrong. The children began to eat too many sweets. The children are beginning to eat too many sweets and are not looking after their teeth at all. I know we can fix it," said Molar, the wise one. She sounded quite excited by her grand idea. The 3 fairies looked at each other and waited while Molar explained all. As usual, it was a fabulous idea. The 3 of them wasted no time at all and got to work straight away. That night, it was Canine's turn to fly off and collect all the milk teeth from under the sleeping children's pillow. Off she flew with a bag of coins, some white berry sandwiches for her lunch, and a pack of cards which the 3 fairies had spent all afternoon preparing. It was such a treat to leave the forest and see the city skyline, but it was a dangerous place for fairies. Canine had to make sure that the big people never saw her. She flew through the starry sky and saw a wonderful city fast asleep. Her first stop was a young boy named Junior. Early in the night, Junior and his mom had placed his milk tooth under the pillow. Mommy tucked Junior into bed and told him all about the tooth fairy who would leave some money in exchange for his tooth. She gave him a good night kiss and left him to fall asleep. By the time Canine arrived, Junior was fine. Canine arrived. Junior was fast asleep. She flew in through the through the top window that was ajar and glided quickly down to Junior's pillow. She perched beside him and braced himself for preparation for the task. She lifted the pillow and wedged herself between the pillow and the bed. She quickly grabbed the tooth and tossed it over her backpack. She placed 2 coins and the fairy's special card in an exchange under the pillow and flew off into the night sky to find more milk teeth. In the morning, as Junior woke up, he rummaged under the pillow to see if the tooth fairy has left any money for him. He thrilled at the card he found in his hands. He was thrilled to find the coins, but looked blankly at the card he found in his hand. Mommy did not mention anything about the card. He wondered. He read his card out loud. He read the card out loud. The tooth fairy guide to healthy teeth: eat healthy, cut down on sugary sweets and drinks, brush your teeth twice a day, use a fluoride toothpaste, visit the dentist regularly. Back in the village of Orden Gardens, the fairies were very happy about the new information card they were giving to the children. Soon enough, the milk teeth coming into the factory were strong and healthy again. The end. Kindness is my superpower. I'm Lucas, just an ordinary boy, and this is Teddy, my favorite toy. I like to eat candy, jellies, and cake. But sometimes I make some mistakes. You see, yesterday I was in a bad mood, so I did something very, very rude. I teased my friend Lisa for her glasses. and made her cry throughout all of her classes. When I got home, I saw my mom. She put my hand into her gentle palm. She told me, "Honey, your friend Lisa is so sad. What you did was wrong and bad. You need to be kind." She also said, "I knew I was wrong, so I bowed my head." What is kindness? I asked my mom for advice. She hugged me tightly, not once but twice. Kindness is when you say a gentle word. You can be kind to your sister, a puppy, or a bird. You can be kind to someone who is angry and mad. You can be kind to someone who is unhappy and sad. Kindness is when you respect people older than you. Kindness is when you respect the younger ones too. Kindness is when you help everyone in need. Kindness is whenever you do a good deed. I pondered on her words, and I couldn't sleep all night. I really wanted to be kind and genuinely polite. So I decided then and there, without any warning, that I will become kind in the morning. And in the morning, I was kind. It's true. When Mom made me breakfast, I said, "Thank you." I took off my pajamas, which were soft and red. I put away my toys and made my own bed. On the bus, I showed up the best I could be. I offered the new boy to sit next to me. I helped him find his classroom too. That was the least I could do. I said hello to all my friends. I even shared my crayons and pens. And then I saw Lisa with sadness in her eyes. I approached her slowly, wanting to apologize. "I'm sorry I teased you yesterday." Lisa smiled and said, "It's okay." I realized that kindness is super cool. So I was kind beyond just at school. On the playground, I patiently waited for my turn for the slide. And you know what? I felt so happy inside. I was patient and kind, not angry at all. I was patient and kind, not angry at all. And I found joy in helping a little boy find his lost ball. I picked up the trash even though it wasn't mine. Kindness and good deeds made my heart shine. When I went with my mom to a nearby store, I helped the lady with the stroller by holding the door. And after we bought my favorite toy and treat, my mom and and I helped the old lady cross the street. I continued to be kind with joy and glee. And at night, at home, my dad fell asleep in front of the TV. He was sleeping on the sofa instead of his bed, so I covered him with a blanket and kissed his forehead. I helped my little sister tie her shoelace. I was happy to see the smile beaming on her face. Being kind isn't really so hard to make. I went to give my lonely neighbor a piece of cake. I also helped him water the flowers. Kindness does have magical powers. I no longer do the mean things I had done before. I don't tease others, and I don't slam the door. I stopped being selfish and I shared my toys. I don't shout around or make disrespectful noise. Kindness is something you can quickly learn when you give and ask for nothing in return. Helping others is the least you can do. If you are kind, kindness will come back to you. Acts of kindness. A random act of kindness is an unexpected act of kindness done by one person for another without any way to have predicted it. Doing acts of kindness is one of the best activities parents can do with their kids. It's a great way to bond as a family. A lot of fun and teaches kids about compassion and service. Any act of kindness, no matter how big or small, can make a difference, especially when done intentionally. Simple acts of kindness ideas. Leave someone a kind note, give a compliment, hold the door open for someone, do a chore for a sibling, create care packagings, bring dinner to someone, donate old books, smile, clean up your room without being asked, give a candy bar to the bus driver, tell a family member how much you love them, help make dinner, free space, pick up litter, give a hug, let someone go ahead of you, volunteer, say thank you when you see service members, bake cookies for firefighters or police, write a thank you letter. The end. Dog McStuffins, pet to vet. Hey dog, check out the toy Mom just got me, Johnny says. It's called Fetchin' Findo. Fetchin' Findo looks just like a real dog. He acts like a real dog too. He can even find a bone. Findo sniffs the glowing bone. His nose began to glow too. Findo, fetch! Johnny yells. He tosses the plastic bone across the backyard. Findo runs after the bone and brings it back to Johnny. Good boy, Findo, Johnny says. It's Doc's turn to throw the bone. Findo, fetch! Doc yells. Findo brings the bone back from the sandbox. Johnny takes another turn playing with Findo. He always finds his bone. Johnny wonders when he sees Findo. Findo doesn't have a bone in his mouth. He fetched. Awesome guy. Let me try again, John says. This time, Findo comes back with dress-up Daisy. I think he might need a checkup, Doc suggests. I think so too, Don agrees. Thanks, Doc. Doc picks up Findo and carries him to her clinic. Her stethoscope glows and the toy comes to life. Bark, bark. Is that a dog? Stuffy wonders. It's just a toy dog, Lamby assures him. Doc brings Findo into the exam room. Holly follows, clipboard in hand. Lose something, Doc? Haley asks when she sees Doc looking around. My doctor's bag. Doc replies, I must have left it outside. I'll be right back. The toy asks Findo what's wrong. But all he says is, bark, 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 bark. What he's saying, Lamby wonders. I have no idea, Stuffy replies. The toys don't know how to talk to Findo, and they don't know how to stop him from chasing a ball around the clinic. When Doc comes back, the clinic is a mess. He feistier than fleas at a feline festival. Haley complains, and there's no reasoning with him. Doc knows that if Findo can only bark, he can't tell her how he is feeling. She needs to treat him like a pet. It's instead of a patient. The toys help her get the McStuffins veterinary clinic ready. This vet is all set, Doc said. Lamby and Stuffy volunteer to be veterinary technicians. Stuffy the vet tech Tuffy says, I like the sound of that. They pet Findo and keep him calm while Doc examines him. Findo's eyes look good, but his nose is filled with sand. I got it there. It got in there when Doc threw the bone into the sandbox. Doc has a doggy diagnosis. Findo has sandy nose, a tausis. The sand is blocking the electronic sensor in Findo's nose. Doc used the cotton swab to clean Findo's sensors. Then she takes him outside to check if it's working. Findo, fetch! Doc calls. When she points to the bone, Findo finds his bone. He's all better. Doc brings Findo back in the house to tell Johnny the good news. Findo is back to his old-fashioned self. The end. Bark, 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 bark.
Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. This is Anita here and I have my daughter Tina with me. So we just wanted to try something new today. Before going on to the book, we'll just show the pictures of the books to my daughter and we'll see what she thinks or what she's able to understand just from the pictures of the book. Then we'll move on to the actual story. Before going on to that, please do click on the subscribe button if you are a new visitor here and click on the bell icons for regular notification. Okay, now let's move on to my daughter's version of the story. Hello Tina.
Hello, Mommy.
Okay, shall we start with the book now?
Yes, please, Mommy.
What do you understand from the first picture of this book?
The first picture of this book is there's a girl who is standing on her table and she was having a fork on his hand and she was having food in her table and she was eating it.
Okay, move on to the next picture. What do you understand from that picture?
That girl who was having these brown things over in her table and she was having a happy face in her face and she was putting something on her mouth and she was eating it.
Okay, that's it. Shall we move on to the next page? Yeah? Okay, what do you think the boy is doing over there?
That boy who was wearing a green shirt, he was having a cake on his table and that's his birthday and he was blowing out the candles. His mom and dad are saying happy birthday to him and he was eating the cake and this is our child.
Okay, now let's move on to the next page, okay?
Okay, there is a boy who was eating his salad and there was a boy who was eating his salad and he was having a fork on his hand and he ate it and he was very, very hungry.
What about page number 6?
There was some bread and there was some eggs, 3 eggs. There were some rings and there were some some chicken here, and there was there were some telegrams, Cheez-Its, everything.
Okay. So we move on to the next page. Okay.
There are lots of kind of healthy fruits and vegetables. They have peppers, broccoli, egg, potatoes, carrots, mushrooms, strawberries, kiwis, tomatoes, also cucumber and lemon, everything there is.
Okay.
And there was a girl who was wearing a blue coat. She was eating her healthy foods, very good, and she was having a spoon in her hand. She scooped it and she has a smiley face.
Okay.
Okay, there was
What do you think page number 9 is?
There was one girl over there. There was one man, and there was one boy who was eating their food, and they're very good at eating our breakfast. Here they have some juice, and they have lot of kind of food, good food, and they all ate them up.
Okay.
There was one boy and one girl, and there's 2 drinks of water. They're eating their apples and they're having a good snack.
Okay. What do you think about this page? Page number 11.
Okay, there was one mom who was helping the boy get ready for school. So he going to school in bus and is going to learn new stuff, and he's going to finish his food in the plate.
Okay, what does the page number 12 say to you?
Choose my plate, go. This is fruit, this is grain, this is vegetable, this is protein, that is dairy, and they ate them all up, and he come back home and in bus. And
Okay. Shall we move on to the next page?
there was a plate, and there was one fork, and there's dairy, and there was some fruit, protein, vegetables,
And what is that?
I don't know, Mom.
It's okay, just go on to the next page.
There was one boy who was having a hose in his hand, and he was watering the plants to help his dad, and he growing carrots and strawberries, blueberry, everything they're growing. And there was one girl with one pink jacket. She was helping her mom to make salad for dinner, and she has tomatoes, lettuce, cucumber in their patch, and they all ate them, and that's a good salad.
Okay.
And there was one girl who has a ponytail, and she's at the bathroom, and she has a sink, and she has a blue towel. She was washing her hands in soap, and she was dry them out and go to her mom.
Okay, now let's go to the next page.
There's one boy who was eating the burger, and there's one jug, and he was covering his mouth. And there's one man who was eating his picnic, and he was very happy to eat this picnic by going to the trip. There was one woman and one boy eating that picnic and then having a good snack and then going for a trip to hotel.
Oh, okay. Okay, Tina, what do you think this story is about? From the pictures, what do you think the story is about?
It's about eating meat.
Okay, anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you guys for coming to our channel, and if you want to come to our channel, you can come again later.
So now are you ready to read the original story?
Yes.
Let's see what is the actual story of this book.
I know the title of it.
Okay, now go ahead and read it.
Eating right. Eating right means eating healthy food. It is okay to eat some things, but only a little. Fruit and vegetables are better for you than cookies and candy. Eat fruits and vegetables every day. Bread, nuts, and milk are good too. Your body needs healthy food to be strong. Put good food on your plate to make a healthy meal. You will be glad to did. Remember to take only what you need. Your stomach will hurt if you eat too much. Eat the right food at school. Your family is not there to tell you what is right. Think for yourself. We are proud of you. Your family will say you will be proud too. How do you know what food is right? The food play will help you. Each food group has a different color. Choose more food from larger parts. This will help you stay healthy. If you are not sure what to eat, think about how the food is made. Does it grow from the earth? Then it is probably a healthy food to eat. Good manners are also part of eating right. Here are some good manners to remember. Wash your hands before you eat. Use a napkin. Chew with your mouth closed. People say you are what do you eat. So it is important to eat right. Earth eating food plate, fruit, healthy, manners, meal, napkin, proud. Remember right, school, stomach, sweets, treats, vegetables, yourself. Words to know. Reading is my superpower. Alicia Artego. My name is Sophia, and this is my unicorn bee. She is 7 years old too, and special like me. I love fairies and magical creatures and stories. I'm usually happy, but sometimes I have worries. I'm afraid to sleep with the lights off at night because some dreams have monsters with teeth sharp and white. I feel upset when other kids don't play with me. On those days, I am as angry can be. I asked my mom why I felt this. Not once, but twice. She was understanding and had some good advice. When you are upset and you don't know what to do, try 5 breathing exercise. It is sure to help you. Stretch one of your hands out like a big shining star, and trace your fingers like you're driving a toy car. Slide up each finger while breathing in through your nose. Feel the air in your body from your head to your toes. Slide down the other side with the finger of your other hand. Breathe out through your mouth and you will soon feel calm. Understand? My mommy always knows best. She is so smart and wise. So I decided to try this fun 5 breathing exercise. The next day at school, when the teacher called my name, I had to read my homework, but I feel fear and shame. I started deep breathing, 1 breath in, 1 breath out. Wow, this exercise works well, there's no doubt. My friend didn't want to play with me that day at school, so I took 5 slow deep breaths and felt calm and cool. When I got home, my mom made me an egg to eat. I don't like eggs, so I started stamping my feet. Then I remembered that slow deep breathing good. I stretched out my hand, breathed and out. And I ate my food. I used to shout a lot, throw things, and stamp my feet. Now I like eggs more than cookies or other sweets. I use 5 breathing exercise when I'm upset or sad. I slide open my fingers when I feel angry and mad. Last night, when I put on my pajamas soft and red, I used the exercise before going to bed. I stretched out one hand just like a big shining star. 1 breathe in, 1 breathe out, like driving a toy car. After breathing, I was no longer afraid of the dark. Instead of monsters, I dreamed of a fun aqua park. I decided that stretch would never ruin my day. With my mom's advice, I stay calm and ready to play. Nothing can stop me, not a broken toy or a rain shower. I'll tell you a secret. Breathing is my superpowers. Bonus breathing exercise cards. Bubble breathing. Imagine you have a wand to blow bubbles. Take a deep breath, breathe in through your nose to make a big bubble. Exhale slowly through your mouth as you're blowing a bubble through a wand. Great job, you completed 1 deep breath. Repeat it as many times as necessary. Square breathing. Start at the bottom right of of the square. Inhale slowly through your nose, filling up your lungs to the count of 4. As you trace the first side of the square, hold your breath for 4 counts as you trace the second side. Second side of the square. Exhale slowly, emptying the oxygen from your lungs to the count of 4. As you trace the third side of the square, hold your breath for 4 counts as you trace the final side of the square. Great job, you completed 1 deep breath. Repeat as many times as necessary. Lazy 8 breathing. Put your finger in the air and place it at the top of the number 8. Inhale slowly while drawing the number 8 in the air. Once you get back to the top, slowly exhale while as you trace the number 8 again. Great job, you completed 1 deep breath. Repeat it as many times as necessary. Soup breathing. Imagine you have a bowl of hot, yummy soup in your hands. Take a slow breath through your nose, smelling of soup. Slowly breathe out your mouth to cool down the hot soup. Great job, you completed 1 deep breath. Repeat it as many times as necessary. The end.